Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another raid video. Hope you're all doing great. We have some big news today that I wanted to bunch in one video just to cover it, and I guess in one go. Let's get started because it's gonna be, I guess, a long one, because the last one, something that was completely out of the blue, provided to us via, on x.com or Facebook, social media. So yeah, let's get started. What's happening on Fatalis? He's getting fixed. Well, apparently there was a bug on him. Surprise, surprise, there was a bug on him. No, they're not changing his multipliers. They're not going to do like the Fortress treatment where you just damage increased, which I believe they should have done it, because I mean, I do have Fatalis. I would have loved to have a Void Nuker that does some solid damage, but yeah, I'm not getting that treatment, at least for my account. Where's my Fatalis? Did I lose him? Did I feed him? There he is. Okay, there we go. Fatalis, the Blade Master. I mean, he hits hard, relatively hard, when things align. Okay, when you decrease defense, when he gets a big ultimate, he can hit relatively hard. But there was a big problem with his A2 skill. Tax one enemy will ignore strengthen, stone skin, increase defense, and ally protection. Well, he wasn't ignoring some of these. All right. I believe strengthen and increase defense, and what's it, stone skin as well. I gotta check the announcement already, but yeah, he wasn't ignoring strengthen, ally protection, and increase defense. Where ally protection is huge, by the way. It's just 50% damage for most cases where he he's not getting that damage dealt on him. The champion being protected, especially against the Necrit, is just insane. So yeah, they're fixing this. I mean, I think it was obvious from the videos. I've done like 2 or 3 videos on Fatalis, and he was absolute trash with his A2 skill. This should have been the killer move on anything. Right? It makes sense to be a killer move. It's a single target. It doesn't make sense for PvE with all these buffs. No Hydra heads will have strengthen, stone skin, increased defense. Yeah, it can happen, but this is PvP. Right, and it didn't work well. So that's a change. You're also going to get in a Latrion 10x this weekend with the 2x on Sacred. So if you do have some Sacreds, you want to get a Latrion for some reason, whatever reason that is, yeah, that's the time for you guys. Although I wouldn't go for it. I would just save them for, something else in the future. So I don't have anything saved up, but I'm trying, guys. So what is the other news? Big thing on X, on x.com, used to be called Twitter, for you guys out there, and this relates to, I would say, the veterans playing the game. If you are a veteran and you had lots of fragments saved up that you had an excess of and thought, okay, what the heck am I gonna do with all these fragments? Well, Plarium has an answer to you. Yes, they have an answer. Although it's a little bit weird, but we do have some champions here where we get all these extra fragments that we don't know what to do with. I would have loved a very solid solution for this, like a fragment exchange shop with other champions, but no. We're getting something else. A brand new champion. It's coming to the game. Let's go and have a look at this announcement. Transfer and spend champion fragments into exchange points. It's gonna be called the Fragment Exchange. Not the Fragment Exchange we wanted, but the Fragment Exchange they wanted, I guess. 1 exchange point equals to 1 legendary champion fragment or 5 epic champion fragments. So if you have like 25 epic champion fragments, that it will equal to 5 exchange points. Okay, champions whose fragments can be transferred are marked by a broken fragment icon in the fragment summon tab at the portal. Interesting. I wonder who will be able to transfer these, because this might actually mean that not all champions can have their champion and fragments transferred. So we'll see. Use 5 exchange points to open 1 fragment exchange chest, up to 10 chests per week. This limit resets every Monday. 10 per week, meaning 50 legendary champion fragments can be given back to Plarium for the chance of some chests. And what the chests have, we'll see now. High Mother mod fragments. We have no idea what this champion is. We get no information on her. This was just launched. This will be part of patch 8.2. So I wonder when that patch comes. This was totally just something they thought of, I guess, but I think it's a welcomed thing for many out there. Although obviously we would have wanted something better, like getting fragments for champions. We might have been close to finishing, but yeah, I guess this can work, especially if High Mother mode is a great champion. She's gonna be a brand new legendary support champion that can be summoned. She's not available in the shard summoning pool and can't be recruited anywhere else. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a one-time deal. You get her, and once you do get her, she's gonna be empowered by a different champion, and that's gonna be it. Once you get her, you'll be able to still exchange the resources you have, like champion fragments, for stuff like XP brews. That sucks. XP barrels, those suck too. Chickens, 3, rank 4, rank 5. I'm guessing rank 5 will have like a 5% chance. Rank 3 will have a 95% chance or something. Feasts, those are okay. And then greater potions, those absolutely are trash. Imagine, 5 legendary fragments for 5 legendary fragments for like 5 greater arcane potions. Like, what the hell? This sucks. Skill tomes, rare, epic, legendary. That is good if you get the legendary, but same thing as the rank 5 chickens. It's probably gonna be a 5% chance to get these, and this probably will be able to be data mined as soon as this is out. Although I'm not sure, but it's gonna be a chest, so it must be somewhere in the code, right? So see the entire rewards pool by tapping on the fragment exchange chest icon. That's it. So is this gonna be good for new players out there? I think let's start with the positive, because I have a way to find the negative. All right, we're gonna cover that too. In my thoughts, there are some negatives, but mostly positive. Okay, what is the mostly positive? Well, mostly positive is that when you have high amounts of fragments, such as me, I have for Hoscarl, 75 out of 100. I don't want another Hoscarl. Okay, I don't care about this dude. I can definitely sacrifice these to get some chests. I'll be able to get, I need 25 to open 1 chest. I'll be able to get 3 chests out of this guy. And then from Krila, I'll be able to get a couple of chests, like 11 chests from her. So I'll be able to slowly be opening chests all the time. But I have been playing this game since forever, guys. So like Iron Brago here, I would love to get an extra copy, but this is how the things came, that I'll be just sacrificing his fragments, I'm guessing. Elegeos, I have 6 already Elegeos, so this is best thing for me. I want to sacrifice this dude for maybe a chance for that new legendary. Ruel, the Huntmaster. Rorik, Wyrmbrain. I mean, these are okay champions. Rorik, not so much, but I'm okay with sacrificing all these fragments. And then some of these that we got, like 15 fragments here from that, gambling thing that we were opening the other day. Loriaka, I think, was again gambling thing. Yoshi, I don't know how I got 15 fragments. Bivol, the same thing. Might have been just me doing more things during a fusion, fragment fusion collection. And same thing with everybody else, right? I have like 5 fragments here and there that could definitely sacrifice for the good of my account. So what are the problems? The problems I can see already is like for people like me, Opardine Clanfather here. Why can I not go and buy another 5 fragments to pick this one out, to pick a dupe of this guy? Maybe I want it, Flyer. I mean, come on. I'm the closest you can get to picking a legendary from fragments. I'm the closest you can get. I mean, if they added a button here where it said buy the fragments, I would buy them. For 5 fragments would probably cost me like $10, I want to say. This is good to get 1 legendary, I think. At least in my position, although I have 2 copies of the dude. I'm so close to getting him that I think I would be okay spending a little bit to get him. Like I think I have 2 of him. Yeah, I have 2 of him, and I didn't even finish his fusion. So it becomes that crazy in terms of luck and everything in the game. But a big problem that I can see slowly happening is people actually competing in tournaments for extra fragments on purpose so they can get the chance to open up these exchange chests. This will, I think, not happen for the big whales, but other players will be competing in tournaments for this. So when you have a tournament where you own a tournament week, imagine 2 weeks in a fusion, you usually have this, 2 weeks in a fusion, 2.5, 10 to 20 extra fragments via tournaments. People will be competing for those extra ones just so that they can be opening chests, since it's basically free stuff. Back in the day, right? Before this thing existed, the fragment exchange existed, people will only get those if they wanted to finish the fusion earlier. And they might have not cared if they knew they would finish it anyway, so they didn't bother with the tournaments. But now more people will be bothering with them. So others who used to like doing the tournaments now will have more competition. So that creates a little bit of a problem. But I guess it's a problem I'm trying to find on this one. I think generally people will like this as a thing, but obviously I think people would have preferred an exact exchange, like give my Krila fragment and get Operdine, or you know, these ones where I have 55 to be eligible to be exchanged for others which have lower than 50. That would have kind of made sense. A 1-to-1 where Drogul, I have 45. Come on, get the Drogul to Krila and give me an extra Krila copy, right? Same thing with Nogoroya here. Make it an epic 1-to-1. Okay, I want to get a different epic. Get Huskaro for whatever reason. That would have been okay. But, you know, it is what they thought would be, you know, another thing people would chase for, I guess. And maybe this high, what's it called? High water? High water, new legendary support called High Mother. High water. Why did I think of that? All right, let's have a brainstorm on what High Mother would be. I think we have some heroes here in the High Elves. High Elves, High Mother. Kind of makes sense for me, right? We got a Mother Superior somewhere here. I think she is maybe Sacred Order. So High Mother, Mother Superior. I think it kind of fits. Maybe Sacred Order, High Elves. I think so. It's gonna be one of those two. I can't think of a different faction where that title High Mother fits in. Maybe Sylvan Watchers, but this would be Lady of Erith. I mean, come on. Can't really have Feral, the Barkhorn, and then have High Mother in there. Okay, so yeah, probably gonna be a High Elves or Sacred Order champion, and I would say both of these factions have good amount of champions already that are, you know, relatively to other factions much better. But we'll see when this comes live. Patch 8.2, I'm not sure when that is coming. I think it's gonna be the next patch that is coming, which will also include other things such as bug fixes. I think they mentioned earlier, but definitely, you know, I think it's gonna be a welcome thing, like this one, the Great Hall thing, where we exchange the over abundant medals, where we'd exchange them for these. I've done and opened all of them. Sometimes I would get like a mythic 6-star here. So it's definitely something that if you want to grind for it, at least for this one, it's possible to grind for these. But I just do my daily wins here. It's not that important for me. Others might find it more interesting. Me, not so much, but I don't mind others having that as a choice for an additional way to grind. And this is not an easy thing to complete. This takes easy 1.5 years, guys. Easy 1.5 years. So overall, I think net positive. What do you guys think? Leave it down below. Thank you all. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.